In Ireland, we have a lot of traditional dishes. Take for example, an Ulster fry. Just like an English or a Scottish fry, except we use different ingredients. We use potato bread and soda bread and mix it in with everything else. Today though, I'm going to be showing you how to make a traditional Irish stew. So, let's take a look at some of the ingredients we're going to be using in today's meal. First ingredient, fried mince. Our next ingredient is a lot of potatoes. Then we're going to add chopped carrots, chopped onions, and then we're going to put this little beef stock cube into the mix. Finally, we're going to use some gravy granules and a pinch of salt. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing we need to do is put the potatoes on boil, because they are going to take the longest. Next thing I want to do is I want to prepare the mince, but first I gotta wash my hands. Of course, it's very important when preparing food that you always wash your hands and be hygienic. Now we're going to put the beef stock cube into the mince. First off, we're going to take the wrapper off the cube. Then what we want to do is we want to just crumble it nicely into the mince, nice and even. So we're going to let our mince sit, and whilst it does, we're going to take the chopped carrots and we're going to drain them. Then we're going to put them in the boil with the potatoes. So let's do that. What you want to do is carefully take the carrots. We're using a little strainer here, and it's going to strain the water down the drain. Go. Next, we're going to take our chopped onions and we're going to add them into the mix as well. Next thing we need to do is stir all these ingredients in together and get them evenly spread throughout the whole pot whilst it's boiling. So let's do that. And you can smell that great flavour coming from the pot right now as everything steams and mixes. And that's what you have to love about Irish stew. It's just the flavour and the essence that it brings. I'm going to stir this further, so I am. So now it's time to prepare our final ingredient, gravy. First I'm going to put some water in a kettle and then I'm going to boil it. It's very important when adding gravy granules that you don't spill them, because it's very easy to do that. Let's be extra careful. That's one. Now we're going to add another. Our water has of course boiled, and we're going to add that in. Now we only want to fill half of the cup, okay? And after we fill half of the cup with boiling water, we stir. Next, we're going to add the gravy to the stew. And look at it just drip right in there. We've got to stir all that through with the rest of our ingredients and we'll have our stew. Well, I have to say, our stew looks about ready, so we're going to serve it up. I'm going to take this ladle and scoop it out and put it into this bowl. And we're going to serve it with 2 slices of wheaten bread. And that's 1 scoop into the ladle. 2 scoop into the bowl, may I say. Number 3. And a little half just to fill it up. And then we're going to put that beside our wheaten. And there we go. Stew and wheaten bread, a traditional Irish dish.